I'm Darren, and this is Electro Savvy. Today we're going to talk about three-way switches. We're going to go over how it's done. But a three-way switch has a purpose, and that purpose is to turn off a light or a fan from two locations. So if you ever wondered how that was done, it's because a three-way switch system was installed. And there's an extra step because you need a 3-conductor wire that goes in between the two switches that's on the three-way circuit. There's a 3-conductor wire. Now I have a piece of 14-2, and you can see that it has a black, a ground, and a neutral. Here's 14-3. You can see it has a black, a red, a ground, and a neutral. So I'm going to let you see these together. So they're different. One is a 3-conductor and one is a 2-conductor. It's very important to have a 3-conductor wire when wiring a three-way switch system. Okay, so I've told you what kind of wire. So as far as tools go, normal hand tools would work. Today we're going to use a new tool that I have. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen multi-tools, but in electricians use lineman pliers, strippers, and needle nose. They also use flathead and Phillips screwdriver. Also, I don't know many electricians that are strangers to an electrical screw gun. There are some that still want to do it all by hand, and that's fine. Usually you get good work that way. But enough about that. I'm going to show you the tool. This is a multi-tool, and it really is an awesome tool. It has strippers, it has wire cutters, it has bolt cutters, and it's ruggedly built like thick lineman pliers, and it has a needle nose tip. So these are very good pliers. This is a very handy tool. Now this one, this come from Harbor Freight. They're not sponsoring my video, and I will show many more brands of tools. Some of my favorite tools that I use are Klein. Every electrician knows Klein tools. I've used Ideal and every other electrical hand tool that you could think of, but I am a fan of Klein tools, and I've used Klein tools all my life. So anyway, we're going to be using these pliers, and I'll show you a little bit about them. But let's dive into this video. I have a light on right behind my head, and I already have 2 3-way switches installed. A 3-way switch allows you to turn a light off from 2 locations. It can be turned off at this switch and turned on over at this switch. It also can be turned off here and on here. Off, on. Doesn't matter the position of the switch. 3-way switches are not marked with an on and an off, and they've done that for a reason. A single pole has one direction, so when you turn it on, you can see it say on. It's marked for on and off. Three-way switches can be in any position, so they don't mark them on and off. They can be powered on in any position, is what I'm saying. All right, so I changed the view where you can see both of these switch boxes behind me. Remember the 3-conductor wire? If you're wiring this, you're going to need a 3-conductor that goes from this switch box to this switch box. Since it's already pre-wired, I'll go through the steps. So in these studs, there were holes that needed to be drilled. And I ran the wire down and through the holes, and I stapled them up to this box. I did it nice and clean. Electrical looks better, and it is better when you keep your work clean. So staples or wire straps, those really help you. You're gonna need the 3-conductor that goes in between the 2 boxes. And that will be your travelers for your switches. Now, each box is gonna need one of these wires too. So from this switch box to the panel, the hot is gonna be in this box. And this box is gonna have a 14-2 that's running up to the light. So each box is gonna have 2 Romex wires. There's gonna be a 3-conductor in between the 2 boxes, and each box is each gonna have a 14-2. One going to the panel or continuous power, and the other going up to the light. And this is how a 3-way switch is wired. It's what kind of wire that you're gonna need to make it work. Okay, I'm gonna change the view and get a little bit closer. Okay, so I made this wire template. These are 2 3-way switches. You got your black common. That's coming from your 14-2. I've got this labeled power. So that's coming from your power source. The grounds are bonded. The neutrals are twisted together and bonded from your 14-2 and your 14-3. So your neutrals are twisted together. And then your 3-conductor travelers are going to your brass screws. Your light tail or power source is going to the black common. Same exact thing on this side. I have this one labeled light because that would be your light tail. Same thing, the neutrals are twisted together. Your 3-conductor 14-3 travelers are hooked to your brass screws. Your grounds are twisted together, your switch is ground. And the light tail 2-conductor is going to the black screw, the common. So that's what it would look like. It doesn't matter the distance. Okay, one other thing. If you are working on power and you're not sure if it's on or off, or if it is on, make sure you turn it off. okay? It's a lot safer and better to know that you're working on something that is not live. Also, if you're getting value out of this video, please like and subscribe this channel. It would help me out so much. Thank you. Okay, well that just about does it. I didn't really get to use that tool like I thought I was gonna in this project, but like I said, it was already pre-wired. But I tell you what, I'll show you what this tool can do right now. So as far as the cutters go, here's some 14-2. Wow, really cut like butter. And this is 14 gauge, hard, solid wire. Let's see how the strippers work. Oh wow, they're really, really sharp. Effortless. Didn't have to rock, nothing, just pull. So that really works good. And the bolt cutters. Let me get this 632 out and I'll show you how that works. All right, so this pair of pliers has these holes right here. One says 832, the other one says 632. For electrician, that's some pretty common bolts. The only other screws, that you would probably use a lot is maybe a 1024, but an 832 and a 632 is pretty much the most common screws. Okay, well, it threads nice. I'm doing it with my hands. All right, so I've got that 632 in there in the pliers. Let's see how it cut it pretty good. Let's see what the cut looks like. Oh, it did well. But anyway, if you like this video and you got any value out of it, please like and subscribe to my channel. But let me tell you, these types of pliers are excellent, especially if you want to keep a small, efficient tool pouch. A bag with maybe like a 10-in-1 Klein screwdriver that has all the bits that just slide right in the base of the screwdriver, and this tool. There's so many different companies that are making these, and I think they're great. And even if you were using Buchanan's for copper splices or needed a crimp, these crimpers are nice and round, and it just feels good in the hand. So I approve. This brand is Dole. I think I'm pronouncing that right. This is Harbor Freight's high-end hand tools. So it's well built. It's well built. It feels just like that pair of Milwaukee's that I had. But in these videos, that's one thing I would like to do, is compare tools also, and let me know in the comment if that's something that you would like, because I'm always buying tools. I like making these videos. I love electricity, and if there's any questions, any subjects on electricity, or any problems that you have, just leave it in the comment and I will try to answer them. I'm open ears. All right, well, my name's Darren. This is Electro Savvy. Please like and subscribe. I'm out. See you in the next one.